How's it going, family? It's your boy Pierre Sinclair. I appreciate you guys stopping past the brand new channel, Had to Get Away, where we're going to be talking about personal finance, investing in the stock market, and other investments. We're also going to be talking about travel and lifestyle videos. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So this pandemic has been really tough on a lot of families. Scratch that, 2020 has been tough on a lot of people. We've lost Kobe Bryant, Nia Rivers, Pop Smoke, and then you got these explosions in Baltimore and else parts of the world. You know, my heart goes out to all of the families affected by these tragedies. But even with all this said, we're only still a little bit over halfway through the year, and you too can still win 2020. Over 30 million jobs have been lost in the US alone due to the daily coronavirus. For many families, COVID is no laughing matter, but it has been detrimental to how we look at money. The US Census Bureau has reported that on average, household income is $60,000 for an Americans.
$60,000.
Okay.
How, Sway?
So, if you make $28.85 an hour and you work a typical 40 hours a week, then congratulations, you're average. But all jokes aside, as I stated, you too can still win 2020. For me, this pandemic has been a blessing.
Bless up.
Before pre-pandemic, I was working 60 hours a week.
Killing myself.
But upon being set down by the daily coronavirus, I have been doing a lot of self-reflection, reading a lot of literature and books, and a lot of YouTube videos, trying to see how I can improve the quality of my life. With this being said, I have committed myself to being a better version of myself, and that means committing to my finances. So this year 2020, I have committed myself and my future to being financially free. I have came across something called FIRE, F-I-R-E, Financial Independence Retire Early. The movement of people who are trying to retire early, typically sometimes most ages before the ages of 40.
What is this, you ask?
I'm glad you asked, because what they're doing is they're living way below their means, and they're saving on average sometimes 50 to 75% of their income and investing that money. And if you want to hear more about this, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this channel so we can both grow together. After careful consideration and thoughts, I too have made the step to becoming financially free. I started with investing my money in Robinhood. Robinhood is a free app where you can buy and share stocks. I'll have a link in the description below where you too can also invest your money in Robinhood. Now, if you do choose to start to invest your money and you're brand new to the Robinhood app, you can use the link down below. You can get a free stock when you start in a new account with Robinhood. So, once again, if you are a new account holder to Robinhood, if you use the code down below, you can get a free stock up to $250. Now, I know what you're thinking.
The stock market? No, why would I do that? That's so risky.
It's not as risky as you think, actually. The stock market has an average of return of investment of about 8% every year. But you want to do your own independent research on anywhere you put your money in, because stocks can be risky. Many people think because they didn't start young that it's too late to invest their money, and that's just not true. You can start at any time to invest your money, and your money can still grow. You have stocks like SPHD, VOO. Both are really growth stocks. It is never too late to start and invest your money. You can always start, no matter if you're 18, 20, 25,
35, 40, 50, or 60.
It's never too late to invest your money and to get your money to grow. So, one of the things I want to do with this channel is help you with your finances to become better, financially sound, and then to eventually become financially free. No one wants to be working their entire life. So with this channel, I want to show you the things I'm implementing in my life so that we can both grow together. Personally started off with just investing $200 a week. $200 a week, that's $800 a month into the stock market, in stocks such as AT&T, SPHD, VOO, and just starting small and building your empire brick by brick by brick. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. If you plant a seed today, you will not eat the fruit the same day that you plant the seed.
God's plan.
I am not a stock market professional, so I am not telling you where to put your money. But some of the places that I have put my money in are tech companies such as AT&T, Skyworks, the healthcare industry such as Johnson & Johnson. I also invest in the SPHDs in the world, which are dividend stocks, which we'll get a little into a little later. SPHD and VOO are both ETFs, and ETFs are pretty much, in layman's term, stocks where they take a lot of companies and they consolidate it to one low price so that consumers like me and you don't have to buy every single stock in order to win the stock market. So there are ETFs for pretty much anything in every business. I'm also investing my money in real estate companies. And I have a huge position in real estate because right now in real estate, due to the pandemic, a lot of those companies have dropped. So they're selling their prices for their shares at a discount. And you can get in now while it's for a discount and it's cheap. And when the stock starts to grow again, your money will also grow. Some of those stocks that I have in real estate companies include O, which is Realty Income, I think it is. I also have stocks in IVR, New York Mortgage Trust, and a few others. In future videos, I'll go into my portfolio and let you guys see what stocks I'm investing in, so that way you can see how my money has grown since I've been in the stock market this year, and I'll let you know what my goals are. It is very important that you have goals, both short-term and long-term, when it comes to anything in life, but especially within the stock market. I also have my money in the airline industry. Delta is one of the companies I do love from the airlines industry because they have less debt to income ratio. Do your independent research for yourself before you invest your money to any company. I tell anyone, you have those solid companies such as the blue chip companies such as FANG. FANG stands for Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. But the only thing that I have problem with those are sometimes the prices are ridiculous, hundreds of dollars. So within the Robinhood app, you can do fractional shares, which is something that I also love to do. I bought fractional shares in Amazon, which is a $2,000 stock. Tesla is another one of those companies that I put fractional shares in. I have also taken my money out of Tesla, but that's content for another video. I did put my money on the growth, put it in at $900, and I took it out at $1,500. So, like I'm telling you, you can win the stock market, and I want to help you win the stock market. It's just little steps and little things you can do. Just as little as $200 a week, $100 a week. I know some people out here living check to check. Just put something aside. I've lived check to check before when I was just a college student. And it's not the prettiest thing, but I wish I had put something aside and started to grow my investment account then. But unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do that. I mean, it is what it is. Young, but not dumb. But it is what it is. A lot of people today are trading their time for money. What I want you to do is to start in investing and then let your money work for you. I'll say that again. Don't trade your time for money, but instead let your money work for you. Make money when you're sleeping. Make money when you're on vacation. Make money when you're any part of the world. That's what I'm trying to get myself into and my family, and that's what I hope to get you and your family into as well. Financial freedom, FIRE. Financial independence, retire early. In 1983, the U.S. government started something, the 401k, and canceled everyone's pensions. So we went from a pension to a 401k. Now, for obvious reasons, I don't trust the 401k system. So, with that being said, the Social Security and everything else, by the time I am eligible to receive those benefits, it'll be dried up. I want you to win. You too can win. Let's win together, okay? There's a free link down below for Robinhood to get you some free money. So I have a Roth IRA and an investment account along with my checking and savings. I don't typically put all of my money into my investing account. I like to also have a cushion in my savings account because typically savings accounts only have an APY of 0.06%, which is not a lot of money. whereas the stock market has an ROA of about 8% per year. So what that means is that if I give you $1,000 and say invest this money and you just put it in your savings account and you don't touch it, what's going to happen is at the end of the year, your bank or institution is going to give you a whopping 60 cents for your loyalty and keeping your money within that stock. The stock market has an ROA on average of about 8%. So that same $1,000 you put into the stock market, you can turn it into $1,080, and there, if you don't put any more money into it, which I encourage you to keep investing brick by brick, what's going to happen is compounding interest. If I'm wrong, let me know in the link below, because I am not a financial expert, not quite yet. I'm on the path to financial freedom myself, and I'm trying to help and bring you on the journey as well. One of the cool things about the stock market, though, that I love is the dividends. Now, dividends are awarded by some of the companies in the stock market. Typically, a lot of them. I typically like to invest my money in those companies, such as an SPHD, such as an Apple, such as an IBM, and the list goes on of companies who do reward its investors with a monthly, quarterly, or annually dividends. Now, dividends is free money. I mean, free money. Who doesn't like free money? And that's exactly what dividends is. So if you like free money, that's just another reason to start to invest into the stock market. So I like to typically put my money into companies so I do get a dividend back in, because later on, and I'll explain all of this in another video of dividends, what is it, how you can live off of your dividends, which is something that I do plan on doing later on down the years of my life, is living off of those dividends. It can be thousands of dollars, which a lot of people are doing when they do go and enter this FIRE movement. They're living off of their dividends, so they're not even touching the principal of their money. Thank you guys so much for sticking around this long. If you have, I know it's a lot of information to intake, so I'm gonna pause it there for now, but I really appreciate you guys viewing this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because I do upload videos every Monday and Thursdays, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.